Hello, beautiful people. Larissa here. I am coming to you right now with an impromptu video. I had an entire outline, my Virgo sun had an entire outline planned out of what I wanted to share with you today regarding grounding. That has just been such a topic of focus right now in my circles that I'm like, you know what, let's just share it with anybody else who really just wants to get clear on what grounding or earthing is. More on that later. I'll do my best to link a video. Link to the video somewhere here or in the description. But I was leaving my house literally to come out here to my backyard. I'm leaving my house and my neighbor walks up to me walking his dog. And this is a new neighbor of mine. I just moved in a month ago. We haven't really had a chance to connect, to meet each other. And he's doing his introduction and he was telling me I'm looking for a place to rent. And I've been staying over here for a couple of months and now I'm ready to transition. And I was like, okay, rock on, not wanting to give unsolicited advice because I had literally just manifested the house that he is meeting me outside of, so I kind of know how to do it because I just did it. So I was like, okay, then yes, heard. I hear you. You are looking for a place to live, and I did ask him. I said, would you like to know how I manifested this house? And this is an older gentleman. I'm talking like maybe late 60s, early 70s, and so I'm like, I am who I am. I've never met a stranger in my life. So I'm just like, hey, would you like to know how I manifested this property right here? And he kind of looks at me a little cockeyed. And, I told him exactly what I'm going to tell you. And I knew that he was really kind of taken aback by it. Like, really, you did this? Like, this is really how you did it? Yeah. And there was also some legwork involved, as far as taking action after I declared very specifically what I wanted. And before we get into that, I want to bring awareness to the sound that you're hearing in the background. So there is I'll give you a little panorama view of my backyard whenever we get wrapped up here, so you can kind of see. But there's a beautiful rainstorm that is just waiting to come down. And being the true Floridian that I am, we can gauge it. I can tell right now I have a little bit of time before the rain starts to really come down. So I feel pretty safe. That being said, we're not going to get rained out, and the wind is pretty heavy out here. So when I listen to the replay of this, I'll make sure the captions, which by the way, you might want to turn on captions or subtitles. I'll make sure to go through those, that everything comes out clearly for you. Okay, guys, I am going to tell you the specific formula that I followed on how to manifest the house, not of my dreams. That is still in the works, right? The energetic vibration that I'm putting out right now isn't quite that of my dream house. Otherwise, I would have manifested that. But I know where I'm at. I know where my energy is at. And so I knew to be truly honest with myself of what I can first and foremost believe. Because it starts with belief. I had to believe that I was worthy to receive the home that I am now living in. I had to first believe that I was worthy of that property. And I can tell my energy is getting a little litty right now because I'm so freaking excited because it worked, y'all. It freaking worked. So I really, please take this to heart because I've now started to embody this in my life more regularly. And this formula right here on how to manifest other things into my life. And, I can even get into more specifics of what that generated. It was more income for me. We can get into all of that too. I want to stay focused because I really want you to get the formula. And then we could talk about all the fun stuff along with that. So the formula is to believe that you are worthy. Believe without lying to yourself. Because if you lie to yourself and believe, oh, I'm a millionaire, I want the dream house, the whatever, because that's, I want the whatever. So if you're not actually at that true, authentic belief level, you ain't gonna be manifesting no Bugattis, right? Is that Bugattis or Maseratis, right? You're not gonna be manifesting that if you're not at that belief level. For me, I was at the belief level that I could sit with my journal, and this is how I got clear. So first step is believing. The second part of the special formula is to write it out. Write out. Take your thoughts And even if you don't have many thoughts on what you want to manifest yet, maybe that's not even fully clear yet. Because in all reality, to be perfectly authentic, I wasn't completely clear on what my new home that I was manifesting would look like until I actually sat down with my pen and paper. And then I was like, oh my gosh, this is actually kind of cool. I'm not judging myself. So when you grab your pen and paper and you sit down, remember that anything that comes up during this free writing session is going to be exactly what it needs to be for you to get clear, for you to get to one step closer to manifesting whatever it is that you're manifesting. That this process, the process you are entering in that moment of taking your pen, taking your pencil, taking your notepad, that is the first step of you attaining that goal, that dream, that wish that you want to manifest. This is the first step, right? So you're already on the way. And that's going to increase your belief, because believing like, okay, I've set the intention. I'm sitting here. I have to sit here at some point in order to get to that point, and I'm choosing to sit here right now. So I'm at that point right now. I'm at the first step. Holy shish kebabs. Like, I'm here, I'm doing it. And that's going to increase your belief that you're on your way. And we'll take a second. We'll breathe that in. So after you sit down with that pen and paper, you're clear that you are taking that first step now to your way. I invite you then to tune in with your body, to close your eyes, sitting wherever you're sitting. Maybe have a candle lit or something, just really to really just ground you into that moment. And I invite you to soften your belly, relax your jaw, and then just take a deep breath. And then once you reopen your eyes, set yourself a timer. Set yourself a timer of 15 minutes. 15 minutes, and you're just going to write. You're just going to write about whatever it is that you want to manifest. So for me, it was about my house, right? So I'll speak on that example. Whoa! Monsters! Oh, universe is pumping up that energy! Yes, I am so excited because this means that there are going to be people out there in the internet that are going to get this not so secret formula, and it's going to work for you. And that's the earth. That is everything else coming into this moment to support you and your manifestations, to support me and my manifestations. I love it. We receive it. Tell me you hear those birds. Tell me you hear the birds. Yo. Okay, let's go. So tune in, tap in with your body, right? So you're closing your eyes, you're softening your belly, you're relaxing your jaw, you are taking that deep breath, and when you open your eyes, set that alarm, 15 minutes of free writing. You're not going to stop writing. So pick the area of focus for you, and that is what you are going to write about nonstop for 15 minutes. Now, that could actually at some points look like scribbles. That can look like even writing. What I did was, I don't know what to write right now, and I am continuing to write on my piece of paper because according to the rules of this game of freestyle writing, I'm not supposed to stop writing. And oh, that's right, I want to be by water. I want to pay this amount of rent. So that's what it really turned into for me, was even through that exploration, that's a word, exploration of what I wanted as my manifested outcome, reality. I got very specific, and I didn't stop writing for 15 minutes. And then I put the notebook away. That was it. Pin drop. That was it. I put the notebook away. I closed the journal. That was that. Tucked it away. Didn't even look back at it. Now, I'm going to be real with you. That was not intentional. None of this formula was intentional. None of this okay, that's intentional in the way that I was, really sitting down intentionally to manifest. It was really a freestyle exercise that I did for myself because I had put myself in a pickle. I needed a place to stay, and it needed to come quickly and very specifically. So I was like, you know what? It's time for me to spread my wings. So I sat down with my journal, got specific about what I wanted, tucked that bad boy away, put it away, and actually didn't even pick it back up until I was unpacking. Found this page, just actually looking for something else, found this page and read it again, and I was like, holy jamolies, I manifested the place. So the formula again for you, belief. You have to believe it. There's no other way. If you don't believe it, you will not be a vibrational mat. And sitting down intentionally with that step one with your notepad, your journal, your keyboard, if that's more your jam. Notepad and pen paper preferred, gets you connected, incorporates your senses. You see it, you feel it, maybe you smell the paper, it's nostalgic for you. Sit down intentionally. Take your deep breath, soften your belly, soften your jaw. When you open your eyes, set your alarm. Maybe set your alarm before you shut your eyes, so when you open the eyes, you press start on that 15-minute alarm and you go for it. You breathe and you just keep writing for 15 minutes. You feel the excitement, the joy. Oh, feel that. I'll add that. That'll be the fourth step, right? Really feel. You've got to feel it. I remember sitting there writing this paper thinking, how beautiful is it going to be out in nature at my new home, and here I am, and it feels so good. It feels so good because I felt it before I manifested it, before I realized it into this dimension. So feel it. After you're done writing for the 15 minutes, feel as you're writing, and don't stop. Don't stop. You just write scribbles if you have to, or write different words. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, rama, da, sa, so, si, so, write down something to keep you going. Something to keep you going. 15 minutes, feel into it, put it away. Know that it is done. Know that it is done. You don't have to know how. I've actually posted another video on my channel with you don't have to know how. The universe is your sugar daddy, sugar mama, sugar boo-boo. Okay? The universe wants to match you with the vibrational frequency. You just gotta get in line. The universe ready for you. You just gotta meet the universe at whatever that playing field is, whatever that manifestation is. You just gotta get yourself there. That's it. And then boom, it'll show up. And it'll show up a lot quicker than you think it's going to. And with that, my friends, I am leaving it here. This was completely freestyled. You really got to see a piece of me in this video that is so authentic to who I am. This is me. I'm Larissa. I am a movement and mindset coach based out of Orlando, Florida. It is my deepest desire to create habits, to create practices for you to take from these videos and embody them out into your life so that you can live a life where you feel good, you feel empowered, you feel better. And with that, my friends, I'll leave it here for now. If you did get anything out of this video, whether it be a smile, please give it a like, and please subscribe to stay in touch with me. Also, please comment below where you're tuning in from. I love to know where our tribe is at. Family, welcome to my backyard. All right, my friends, I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.